Okay, here we are. We're just a few minutes late here on the launch of our show. It's the Airliners Live show. It's a pop-up show, so we're doing a show just because the weather happens to be good. So I'll put Mug on camera and do an official welcome for everybody to the show. Hopefully this goes good. Hello, Ronnie Middlehurst. Okay. How's everybody doing? This is a pop-up show, and it's good to be back. I'm happy that I've got a break in the weather. We've had cats and dogs raining, complete saturation. For coming up on 2 weeks now? Pretty much since our last show 2 weeks ago. And this is a break in the weather. They've got about a 3-hour block of time here this afternoon where there is no rain scheduled for the airport. So they say it will clear over the weekend. We have to wait and see if that materializes. I don't know if it will, but I just wanted to come out and do this pop-up show just to get something in because so much time has passed because of the absolutely poor weather conditions. It's warm. It's 14 degrees Celsius, and we've had some record-breaking heat, if you can call it that. And but it's just been very, very wet. So as I'm a one-man operation, it's just too difficult for me to be out here risking all the gear and equipment against rain damage. If I just can't do it. So I have to wait for dry weather. So anyhow, we're here. We'll just have to see what's going to come in our way over the next few hours, see how it goes. We're obviously on runway 08 because I'm set up here mid-runway on the north side. Because of the construction, I can't set up on the far west side of the field because they do move me on from the hill that we film from. So that's a weekend-only location, and it's Thursday, so I'm unable to set up there. And if it were runway 26, I'd be over at Larryburg Park. So, excuse me, I'd be over at Larryburg Park, but which is a lot easier for me than this location. So just have to do the best we can and hope for the best. Nothing on approach right now that I can see. They're doing obviously departures on the south side, runway 08 right for departures. We've been on runway 08, so I've been watching pretty much every day for the last 2 weeks. Well, every time I've checked, let's put it that way. So runway 26 is few and far between in terms of operations at this time of year, I guess. We'll just have to play it by ear. So anyhow, I'm going to climb behind the camera and get myself familiarized, see what's going on, see how you guys are doing. 176 of you guys here. Hello, Pia Grub and Sue. Hi, Sue Major and Lee and Kevin, Carl Crawford, Joanna Smith. And yeah, good to see you guys here. Hi, Andy. Thank you, Andy, for your help, and of course, thanks to all the moderators as well. There, we've got a movement on the other side. I think that's Air India, actually. We'll wait for it to pop out. That is Air India, so that's probably going to break on through to the other side right around there, and I'll zoom in. I'll pounce in on it. And yeah, there it is. I was right. I was pretty accurate on my estimate. That's Air India departing. Gear up. To Delhi. Our first departure of the show. Not bad. Yeah, so that was our first movement. Not bad for a wide-body movement, if I dare say so myself. And yeah, so as you guys can see, we're set up here on the north side, runway 08. And we'll just have a look what's happening here over in this side of the field to give you guys a bit of a tour. We've got, of course, our regular GEL 767-200 being nicely serviced for its departure back to Narita. So I'll leave the camera there while I have a look at the chat, see how you guys are doing. Hope everybody's doing well this evening in the UK. Sandra says for once YouTube notified her that our show was on. Okay, well, good to hear that, Sandra. That's awesome. Yes, indeed, Venkman, Air India is not a bad livery, especially when they do bring in their special Star Alliance schemes, and that's pretty good. Hello, Mark J. Clark. And who else have we got here? Frazier from Austria is joining us, and Gaming Commander. And I'd like to thank Gaming Commander. I just bang on. As soon as I said Gaming Commander, thank you very much for gifting one Airliners Live membership. You take the honor of our very first donation of the show. And here's Westjet, new livery taxing out. Not bad, is it? It's a pretty good scheme. It's doing a funny taxi there. Definitely big engines on that aircraft for sure. Oh, Pia, thank you very much. Much appreciate that. Air Canada's following the Westjet. As you can see, we've got complete overcast, but that's awesome for our show because it's completely uniform light, which makes it really good. So I like it. Actually, it's excellent light for a show. When we're full sun here, it's all backlit, and I definitely prefer this. Looks cool. I'm concentrating on the panning here. I've gone a bit rusty. I've gone a little bit rusty. So I hope you guys are doing well. As I say, other than, dealing with the wet conditions we've had, which is mostly stay at home for me, I've been okay. Hope you guys have been okay too. It's a nice tight image, isn't it? Air Canada's taxing out as well, I can see. Departure. And we do have an arrival on this side, so let's bring the camera back a little bit and we'll zoom in on that. Thought I saw an aircraft. Thought I saw landing lights. There it is. Yeah, right there. See Vancouver Island in the background. This is our first arrival on this side for the show. Bad. Some squeaky brake action for us. Doctor ordered. Good enough. It's the Reggie. Good enough, yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, the picture quality's pretty good. Hello, Jim Watson from Liverpool. So yeah, Terry says the picture's breaking up. Unfortunately, we've only got 1 out of 2 of our nodes working on the streaming deck. Nothing we can do about it, actually. Could be just because of the cell coverage network here, but we knew that going into this. As soon as I hooked up the our live streaming deck, we only had 1 out of 2 of our nodes in operation. So they're all plugged in, they're all nice and tight, but only one of them's picking up the network. So it is what it is, and there's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. I'll fiddle with the cables again, but they're in definitely nice and tight. So there's another spotter out here with me as well. Yeah, it's the cell service here at this location. We often have problems with network access from here. It is what it is. I'll check it again right now. One more time. Yeah, it's only one interface out of... I'm only at 2,000 kilobits. I should be at 7,000 kilobits. So, unfortunately, everything's all plugged in as it should, but we've only got one interface out of 4 working. So, what can I say? It's just a disability that we're going to have to work with as best we can. But, yeah, I'm looking at the unit right now. All cables are in tight. Very tight, actually. So, just is what it is. Yeah. Well, what can I say? Just have to make do with it as best we can. Okay. Something landing here was... There we go, it's Porter. Plane from Toronto. Iceland Air looking good in the background as well. So, as I say, I'm hoping just to be here as long as I can. Hopefully we'll be able to get a couple hours in. That would be nice. Before it's all hitting. So, what else can I tell you guys? For news here in Canada, not really too much to report. We all know that the big news, of course, was last month that Airliners Live hit 1 million subscribers. That you can have a look at that beautiful plaque. And of course, you guys are all aware that there is a very nice 250 limited edition special medal, Airliners Live, marking the 1 million subscriber point on YouTube. Only 250 of these special edition medals have been struck, and they're gorgeous. They're beautifully enameled, and it's just a very nice collectible that you might like to get for yourself or your loved one while supplies last. Yeah, daily occurrence here at YVR, the Porter Airlines flight. They've actually got 2 flights. I think they've now got, 2 flights from Toronto, and they've also added Ottawa service as well. And as we all know, the big news, part of the big news is Air Canada is starting Vancouver to Singapore, resurrecting that service. They last operated it decades ago, the 80s. It was in 1984 when they had Air Canada last operated Singapore with 747s and TriStars out of Vancouver. So yeah, Air Canada's restarting that service. So wishing them good luck. Hopefully the loads will be fantastic, and hopefully I'll be able to avail of it myself as well. See, look at the trees of the Vancouver Island there. They're very sharp. Very, very sharp. It's incredible. We don't often get that much clarity. So, yeah. Yeah, Venkman7 says Airliners Live went from 100,000 to 1 million in a year and a bit. It is incredible. It is absolutely incredible. And that is correct. That is a correct assessment, for sure. And Karen Munson says Porter flies to LA and San Francisco from Toronto as well. Thanks for adding that in, Karen. Much appreciate that. Country City Production says I'd love to visit Canada. Anyone done the flight from London? I've not done the flight from Manchester. I've done the flight from Heathrow more times than I can even remember. I've been traveling between the UK and Canada for the last one. Well, the first time I did it was in '76, so you guys can do the math. It's been a while. Surly Dev says, currently at a hotel in Berlin. No outbound flights because of a strike. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Perhaps you might have to take a train, I'm guessing. We do have an aircraft on approach. I'll bring the camera around here in a second. What is it? I'll bring it around. Let's have a look here. There we go. Flare. That's flare, flaring for the camera. And beautiful. Yeah, yowzer, yowzer. There's the rollout. Fledge. Nice rollout, rolling long. Not afraid to gobble up that runway. Taking the late taxiway there. Good for them. Flair's been in the media again. And payments, I don't know, tens of millions of dollars in GST, or what you guys in the UK call VAT tax, on the import of these airliners from Boeing. And they owe Revenue Canada, I don't know, tens of millions in tax. And basically what they say is Revenue Canada and Flair have come to an installment plan, so Flair can pay them in installments, like with interest, obviously. So that's that. Is it news? I don't know. I guess it's grasping at straws news. We're in Mexico City, that was a big one. The passengers all supported the person that did it. So good. Iceland Air looks pretty good, actually. As I say, the light's good. The light is decent. Okay, we've got another aircraft landing. United Airlines from San Francisco, 737-800. There it is. Let's see if I can get a radar lock on. There we go. Just need some focus. There we go. And so far, so good. Double bounce. the closer taxiway. Definitely not cold out. It's double digits out here. I think it's like 13 or 14 degrees Celsius. And it's not sunbathing weather. I'm not parched, not dying of thirst, but it's just comfortable. Decently comfortable, if I dare say so. Sandra Stoffel, thank you so much, Sandra, for gifting one Airliners Live membership. Thank you. Thank you very much, Sandra. Very much appreciate your support. And the battery on my camera's at 60%, so I am watching it. As we all know, in about 3 weeks, it's the Manchester Aviation Show, Aviation Fair. It's a 2-day event, Saturday and Sunday, third weekend of February. Airliners Live will have a table. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a fantastic show. All kinds of memorabilia and collectibles. Bring your money. Bring a shopping bag. And be prepared to do some serious collecting. Okay, we've got another lander here. It's Aeronaves de Mexico, or Aeromexico. 737-8 inbound from Mexico City. We'll go and pounce on it right now. There it is. See if we can get a nice landing out of this. Double bounce, no, single bounce with compression. Look at all those doublers, all that doubler and boilerplate on the side of the airplane there, those skin repairs. Can you see them? Just in front of the letter Y, a little bit underneath the door there, all that doubler and tripler boilerplate. It's corrosion. That has to be, those are corrosion repairs. Boeing Service Bulletin, corrosion repairs. How's this side? Yeah, there's fewer boilerplate on this side. Anu. Ganu, Anu. Anu's looking nice. And next on the agenda, from Seattle, we have an Alaska Airlines Embraer on approach. Thank you very much, Venkman7. Venkman has gifted one Airliners Live membership. Awesome. Thank you very, very much, Venkman. Very much appreciate your ongoing and regular support. Let's go get the Alaska Airlines, about to land here. There it is. Try to lock on. There she is. Looks good. Set up nicely. Textbook. Compression on the gear and immediate bleed off of airspeed. They make it look easy, don't they? aircraft on approach in the form of, pray tell, who is it? It's from Kelowna. It's the Air Canada 273. How about Kevin O'Dubahin? Yeah, so let's just have a look at this. Somebody mentioned hedgehogs. I don't know that we have hedgehogs here in British Columbia. There it is. Battery's at 42%, in case anybody's wondering. I'm not asleep at the wheel. Here she comes for the touchdown. Yes, beautiful. Watch the flap retraction here any second. Spoilers should be stowed any second here. Just waiting for those spoilers. Are looking nice. There they go. And they're stowed. Okay, what's our Yes, Venkman, the cloud is much better for video, no question about it. It's flat light. It's not backlit. That's the difference. When we're on full sun, we're 100% backlit. It's not ideal. Not for video. Just how it is. Yeah, the light's really quite good when it's nice and flat like this. Okay, we've got a Q400 on approach, so I'll just bring the camera around to the approach end of runway 08 left. And we'll zoom in and pounce. There it is. Battery's at 38%. Yeah, so all's well. Thank you, Joan Tunnicliffe, for gifting one Airliners Live membership. Joan, very much appreciate that. Westbrook and Suze, Jeb KJ21 and Wayne Cockwell, Jamie Pickles from the UK. I like your name. Okay, looks like we've got some corporate iron on the approach. Yeah, it's corporate iron. I think that's corporate iron. Riding the nose wheel. Beautiful. Wee-wee time. The pilot was posing for the camera, riding that nose wheel high, pulling a major wheelie for us. Looks like he was riding a chopper bike. You can just see his feet pedaling, right? With the baseball cap on backwards. Okay. JAL's pushed off gate. And JAL is starting their lovely engines right there. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. And yes, the newsletter came out, I believe, today. The Airliners Live newsletter. Excellent. Mrs. Airliners Live did she put together an amazing newsletter. Always good stuff to read there, especially for, well, those of us that are loving the channel. There's a lot of love to go around in that newsletter. My goodness. So many neat and interesting little stories. Should I bring on the house radio? I don't know. I can try. See how it goes.
Canada 17 Heavy Ground, runway 08 right, altimeter 2945. Taxi via Papa, Mike, Victor, hold short hotel.
Read back.
2945, taxi via Papa, Mike and Victor, hold short again.
Japan Air 17, hold short of hotel.
Hold short of hotel, Japan Air 17.
You got it.
Excuse me, enter the apron at Sierra. When you land the apron, your discretion, Juliet Alpha, Juliet, hold short of Kilo.
Sierra, and then Juliet Alpha, Juliet, hold short Kilo, Jeff, 465.
465, that's correct. Caution jet blast beyond Japan Air, they'll be exiting at Papa.
Oh yeah, this is beautiful stuff.
Number 2, caution lake turbulence. Dreamliner, 1 mile final. Clear to land, runway 08 left.
Number 2, clear on your 278.
Beautiful Boeing. Beautiful classic Boeing in all its glorious splendor. Look at that. That is choice. Choice. Great footage. Oh yeah, beautiful. Look at this. Oh, I missed Lufthansa. Yeah, it is what it is. I've completely missed it, unfortunately. I'll have to get it another time. I wish I would have missed a Q400 as opposed to Lufthansa 800, but I was savoring the Japan Airlines. So...
Lufthansa 492 Heavy, exit 95, stable frequency, taxi via Mike, Papa, gate 69.
Lufthansa 492, we exit via Mike 5. We maintain the frequency. Taxi via Mike, Papa gate 69.
Lufthansa's animated this morning. Or today, I should say.
Caution, Eagle activity, start final 085.
Heavy Tower, bird activity on the approach runway 08 left.
Bird activity.
278, report of bird activity near the threshold.
Yeah, bird activity on threshold. We got another heavy, ladies and gentlemen. Korean Airlines 777 freighter inbound from Guadalajara, Mexico. So, we're going to move the camera down to the approach end here momentarily. Where's our JAL? JAL just disappeared. Right there. Yeah. So,
465, continue taxi via Juliet for short Lima, contact ground 1217.
Sure, that's short Lima, 127, Joseph, 465.
here's our triple. In from Guadalajara, Mexico. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get... Just about missed it again. When it rains, it pours. Airplanes. I am watching. Frankfurt am Main Airport is the name of the aircraft. Wow. That is nice. She's at the gate. Wow, that was nice. Okay, thank you, Jonathan Wang. A319 is next on deck. According to Jonathan. Thank you for the heads up. Hello, Admir Music. Indeed, to Andy, those were two lovely planes. It was a toss-up, right? Where are we going to point cameras? So they're just connecting. They're going to chalk the Dreamliner here. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they're going to walk the chalks out. There they go. Get that airplane. That L1 cabin door open. And those packs can start starting their... They can start their visit to Vancouver. Thanks. Flugelshoff says, thanks for showing the Lufty Dreamliner Papa Delta. We are 268 viewers in our watch party called Rudelguken. Excellent. Okay, well, wonderful. Glad you guys are enjoying this Lufthansa. I'm sorry I missed the touchdown there for you guys. I do apologize. I was engrossed in my Japan Airlines So, yes, thank you, Karen. I did get them to a certain extent. Hello, Paula. Hope you're doing well, and all is well here in Vancouver. We're not saturated right now. There's the Korean taxiing. Battery's at 27%. I'm watching for Japan Airlines. Japan disappeared behind the building.
United 1036, Echo 75, ready to push with Charlie. United 1036, down to the left and push back 75 for discussion. Push back for discussion, kind of it. Canada 241, point to Iowa, 8 months. Canada 241, Vancouver Canada, good afternoon, clear to land for runway 8 left for Canada 241. Sounds good as 3742, Echo 82 requesting 5-minute ground run up. No higher than idle. Canada 3742, not above idle gate. Let me know when you're ready for push. We'll let you know, guys. 3742, thanks.
Oh, they've got a lander on the other side. That's why Japan Airlines isn't moving. Right there. Sports team, I guess. TR. Don't know what it stands for, but I'm sure it is some sports team. Toronto Raptors, maybe. Maybe I'm grasping at straws. Don't know. TR, yeah, it could be Toronto Raptors. You guys can check the logo with a Google search and tell me. It was TJ, okay. Something, TJ as opposed to TR, okay. Then no, cancel my comment on the Toronto Raptors. It was TJ on the tail. TJ. But I'm sure, again, a Google search can eventually get the answer for us. I'm still looking for Japan Airlines, looking for them to bust a move. And we do have an approach here on our side from Edmonton. Oh, it's the Air Canada A319. Bit of a ways out, I have to say. I'll move the camera around in a bit here for it. Yeah, okay, let's get it. Let's get her. Right. There. This is from Edmonton, Air Canada, E39, short bus, small bus. On the other side. Jow.
The high speed, stay with me, taxi by Mike, Juliet, 43. Mike, Juliet, 43, okay, 2 for almost 30.
for Gel to present somewhere around the hotel there. They usually present. And then I'll zoom in on them. Yeah, there they are. Airbus A319, crisp image for me anyhow. Yeah, what else is on approach here? Scant, actually. Scant traffic at this point in time. Oh, again, we're just doing this as a pop-up show just because the weather didn't allow too much in the way of... okay, I've got some rain coming. I'm going to have to just leave the camera. I can't pan. I've got to get some protective gear out here. Let's see if I can. Just give me a second. Is at 20%. So, in terms of battery, so I don't know how much longer it's going to last. We'll have to do a battery change pretty soon. Looks like the A319 setting into the horseshoe. Yeah, right there. Towels with me, so I've just got to start drying things here. Dry the camera. I am getting quite a bit of drizzle. So give me a second. Yeah, there's not supposed to be any rain, but it is raining right now. And I've got towels, so I'm just throwing towels onto things here. Just to keep the there. Okay. battery's at 18%, so I will have to do a temporarily. Hopefully it'll stop raining here. There we go. Battery's at 18%, just so you guys are aware. I've got a CRJ on approach from Regina. It's the Air Canada Jazz Flight 191. So, yeah, just letting this rain pass. Well, as I say, we've got this battery situation that I'm monitoring closely. Oh yeah, it's not about me, Colin. I'm totally well protected. It's just the drizzle that I don't want getting onto the camera and into our gear. That's the most important thing, really. So, as I say, I brought various towels, which I just throw on the camera and just have the little lens poking out so that any saturation stays off the camera. That's kind of how I'm doing it. So, just chilling, if you will. Yeah, I'd like to visit LA soon. That would be good, Venkman. Don't know when, though. Probably won't be for a while that I can make it out to Los Angeles. So, busy ramp, isn't it? There's a lot happening here on the screen. You can kind of go into it in detail there. As the ground service, this arrived A319, and we do have out in the distance this CRJ that's inbound from Regina. Yeah, LA is a great place for plane spotting, absolutely. So, again, I'm just kind of waiting for the battery. It's kind of holding on pretty well. It's down at 16%. So.
101 Vancouver time number 200, short final, clear to land runway 0 left.
Somebody's landing on short final, 08 left. Denver, maybe. It's the United Airlines 737-800. Oh, it's this guy, maybe. Regina? This thing? So, towels are getting blown about. Okay, I think and got a bit of it stopped raining temporarily. So let me do that. I'll just have to pull all this stuff off the camera. Do our battery change. Okay, let's just get that done. So, there's some water on the lens. So, okay, let me just do the battery change first. So I'll just do that right now. Two, one. I'm just going to change the battery and I'll be back in 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. Back. It's okay. I've got water on the lens, so I'm just going to have to dry that off. If you guys will give me a second. Okay. good. Okay. So far, so good. And here comes the rain again, so I'm just going to have to again put the tarps back on the camera. Okay, just drying things off. So, there, doing the best I can just to keep things dry. Okay, hopefully it'll be okay. Where was I? Lufthansa is being ground serviced. Right there. Well, again, we're just kind of waiting for action. Waiting for action. What's going on? Nothing on approach. Absolutely nothing. Deadsville. Is there anything out there? I'm just looking at my flight radar. Okay, so we got a Westjet from Calgary. It's going to be landing in 2 minutes, so that's actually getting on to approach, I think. So hopefully that'll be coming our way. But what can I say? As I say, it's just one of those days where I wish it was busier. But again, I'm just battling periods between rain. I mean, it's just little drizzle spots, but I just don't want it on the camera. And this is the best weather we've had in about 10 days, because this has been saturation, complete saturation. So heavy rain. So this is as good as it gets for this time of year. And yeah. Well, watching, right? Seeing what's coming our way. I'm just standing on the side, drying the camera. Keeping it dry. So, what else can I say? Yeah, Airliners Live is going to be attending the Manchester Aviation Show 3 weekends from now. There's the Amsterdam Aviation Show 2 weekends from now. So we've got back-to-back aviation shows in Europe. That'll be fun. Again, I am on the north side of YVR. We're on runway 08 today here at YVR. Landing on 08 left, departures on 08 right. We're viewing across runway 08 left on the north side of the airfield. And our next arrival is in fact this Westjet. Flight 115 inbound from Calgary. Departed Calgary an hour and 5 minutes ago. I do see it. I see the landing lights. I'll bring the camera around for that in a bit. Hello, staff nurse. Someone's talking about breakfast wraps. The big McDonald's news in Vancouver is that they now have the McRibs back on the menu. Temporarily, anyhow. So those of you who like McRibs, you could come to Vancouver to sample that. Okay, so... Westjet inbound from Calgary. First movement in a while. It's not like the old days, right? When a 707 would land, you'd get about 4 bounces of it. The airplane would bounce about 20 feet into the air, come down lopsided. You don't more. Well, not, I mean, you do in Manchester, but not here. Back in the 70s, pretty much every 707 landing was like that. Here, with the new generation of airplane, they just touch the ground and boom, they're down. There's no bouncing and, you know, not like the old days. Turn the radio off for a bit of a break. Oh, there was American in the background. Panning as best I can for you guys. Trying to keep the airplane tight in frame. See, once I just pause for half a second and boom, it's out of frame. So it requires 100% concentration. Nothing on approach right now. Nothing that I can see anyhow. It's gone quiet. What's the time? It's 1:16. Q400 taking off. Nice climb. Yeah, very nice climb profile. And meanwhile, back at United here, being ground serviced. Well, wish I had some interesting aircraft movements here for us. Don't know what I can pull out of the hat. Never know what might turn up. Yeah, right now I'm just looking at Flight Radar 24 and I'm just not seeing anything. Well, no, I'm going to zoom out. Over Surrey, we We've got a 37 coming into Vancouver from Toronto. 737-800, that's flight 711. It's going to be 11 minutes until it arrives, and I think, well, that's, let me check, to the west of the airfield. To the, oh, okay, to the west of the airfield, we have El Nippon. Great. We have an ANA 787 Dreamliner. El Nippon, flight 116, inbound from Haneda Airport. It's going to be arriving in 5 minutes. Beautiful. It's right abeam Nanaimo right now. Thank you, Matt Smith, for the heads up on that as well. Glad you guys are watching. And I'm glad we got a decent piece coming our way. Oh, okay. Look what I just found. You guys will find it too. KF Aeroflyer 737-600 inbound to Vancouver. It's coming down from Terrace. You'll see it's just northwest of the field. It'll be down in 10 minutes. KF Aeroflyer. That's excellent. Okay, so we got 3 nice movements. Pretty nice movements coming our way. Nice. That is cool. Oh, and we've got FedEx 757 due into Vancouver in 18 minutes, coming from Toronto. Wow, so that's cool. We've got a 757, we've got ANA, we've got the KF Aeroflyer, and we've got a Westjet. So, things are looking good. Things are looking optimistic. And then we've got a flare inbound from Edmonton. That's coming in 22 minutes. So yeah, a few bits and bits and bobs are coming our way. So all in all, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's have a look at Lufthansa. Let's see how they're doing. There's Lufthansa. Let's see. So, yeah. There's a silver lining on every cloud. No pun intended. Yeah. We've got a lot of clouds and we've got a lot of silver linings. So, that's a good thing. Laughing at my own very bad jokes. Bloody hell. I'm looking for landing lights. I'm smelling some skunk, I think. I think I'm smelling wafting skunk. Yeah. It's not, yeah. There could be a skunk in the area conducting operations. Yes, I do smell skunk. Yeah. That isn't it. Yeah, it's like, I can't tell if it's burnt toast or skunk, but I do smell, there's definitely animal smell of some type around. We don't have any lovely birds flying about of the avian type. They're always nice diversions. Looking for landing lights. Eyes are peeled. Oh, ANA. 3 minutes. I don't see landing lights on the ANA yet, but I'm watching it like a hawk. Skunk Air. That's right. Good name for an airline. And they can paint it like a skunk, too. Skunk Aviation. Skunk Works? Well, that's taken. Skunk. Okay, I see landing lights on the ANA. So, yeah, well, the skunk smell was kind of like toast. It had a burnt toast smell, which was almost making me a little bit hungry, but it didn't. So it's not at all an unpleasant smell. Kind of a sweet smell. It wasn't bad. Okay, ANA's landing lights have presented themselves in all their glorious splendor. So guys, I'm going to bring the camera around to our ANA here and get a radar lock on for us. So let's do that. Let's lock on. And, okay. There it is. That's ANA. I'm just going to move the towel because I've got a little bit of wind action here blowing it into the frame. Sorry. Okay, that should be okay. But this is ANA. Maybe I can bring the radio on. Sink rate, sinking nicely to the field. And there's the touchdown. The 40-yard line. Wow. Beautiful. Somebody peeping me? Okay, next is Westjet from Toronto, flight 711.
Westjet 711 Vancouver Tower, caution, turbulence, Dreamliner landed about 6 miles ahead, wind 0609, clear to land runways, airway left. Check the box and land 8 left, Westjet 711. Copy, thanks.
Westjet landing lights there in the distance. What's this special? Special sticker there. We've seen it before.
Ground has 804, PT6 pushback. Does that 204 ground pushback, no discretion. Pushback discretion is 804. Delta 878, contact ground 1217. After that, they say again. 60556 ground, contact ground 1217, turning on Victor. 173 on Victor, air count 556. Canada.
I'm taking the towels off. We have no more rain, and it's interfering with my operation. Towels are off the camera. We do have a lander here, so let's bring her around. Fries. French fries sound good. Okay, let's get a lock on. There we go. the other side, which is a unfortunate situation, but it's not landing on this runway. Bummer. Bummer. Bummer, bummer. But I'll show it to you when it gets closer. I'll just show you where it is. It's a long ways away. There it is. That's KF Aeroflyer right there. See if I can get a lock on. It's hunting. This is hunting. Well, at least we got to see it. Better than a kick in the backside. And landing on our side is the Westjet from Edmonton. Edmonton flight 169. Yeah, it was a nice looking airplane. KF Aeroflyer. We've definitely seen them on the show plenty of times. I was just kind of hoping they were coming in on this side. Okay, Westjet's going to be here shortly. Yeah, the baby Boeings are nice. They're great to see. Rare birds. Nice and cute looking. Rare type too, right? Rare type. Okay, here's our Edmonton arrival, the Westjet 37. So.
Canada 3 Heavy, ground runway 08, right, altimeter 2944. Taxi Juliet Bravo, Juliet Kilo, Richard Victor. Juliet Bravo, Juliet Kilo, Richard Victor, and 2944. Russia 169, that's how there's a queue push at 39. I think they'll be moving about by the time you get there. So change your route, Taxi Juliet, hold short Lima. We're going to do a triple at Juliet Bravo, caution jet blast. Juliet, hold short Lima, they'll give way to the, hold on to the tip off, Juliet Bravo, okay, I'll pick it up.
I'm just focusing on the panning here, guys. I'm not sure what else I can say. Give you a moment. Let's go to the radio chatter. Yeah, it's quite a bit going on.
Air Canada 3, continue taxi, Victor, hold short hotel. Victor, Canada Alpha, Canada 3. Air Canada 3, thanks, and contact ground 1217, turning on to Victor. Ground 117 on Victor, Canada 3. May 13. Victor, hold short 13, yes. Moving shortly, contact ground 117.
Bit of munch, welcome to Premium Economy.
Russia 169, ground 1 April, taxi Juliet, Hotel Golf for you. Juliet, Hotel Golf, April 1 April, Russia 169. That's 141 ground, Holland for you. That's 141 ground, runway 0 right, altimeter 2944, taxi Lima, cross runway 13, Lima 4, ahead of company of Victor.
Yeah, once again, we've got
3742 ground, with the permission, Delta ready for taxi. 3742 ground, suggest you go there's a bunch out ahead of you. Runway 08 right, altimeter 2944, taxi Sierra, Mike Victor.
got flare.
Sierra, Mike Victor, hold short of Hotel Skywest 3972 Hotel West. 3742, correct?
I've lost the 757.
Thanks.
There was a FedEx 757, but I've lost it, unfortunately. You guys are talking about it, but I don't see it.
Yeah, Mike Victor, hold short hotel.
Yeah, bummer. I'm just I'm looking at Flight Radar 24.
072.
See the Q400. Yeah, maybe that 757 landed because I definitely don't see it. Oh, it's already on the ground. Okay, it arrived a minute ago. So yeah, it came in on the south side, so I did not see that, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. Yeah.
566, RJ man behind you now, pushback door discretion. You pushback door discretion, check your RJ. Push on the north line. If you're on it, to push it into the south line.
So I see the Edmonton inbound, the flare 37. pushed back for some reason. It's a passenger flight. Fast taxi. Sunshine. The sun is coming out, believe it or not. Wow. It's incredible. The sun is coming out. Well, can I say, guys? Next on approach is a Q400, Dash 8 Q400. It's from no, it's a Saab 340 of it's Pacific Coastal operating for Westjet. So, yes. I lost the flare. There it is. That's the flare. Okay, Air France is going out.
Yeah, Mike, Victor, hold short hotel there, Canada.
Right there.
566, actually, taxi Sierra and Mike, hold short Romeo. Here, Mike, hold short Romeo, Air Canada. Air Canada 566, 566 is the time. You show 2232 valid, cancel at 42.
Oh, here's our Saab 340.
You know what, we might have missed that for 566. Down 566, show you valid at 32, cancel at 42. At that next hour. Air Canada 212, ground taxi, Lima across, runway 13, you'll be ahead of our friends. Lima across, 13, yeah, right.
Bits and pieces happening, guys. Bits and pieces happening. Brightness is improving. So one of my phones is not charging for whatever reason, so that's why I can't see the chat. Unfortunately, I've got it plugged in, but it's not working. So, technical gremlins. Airlines pushing back. Pushing back for Chicago. United Airlines 1868 right here. Yeah. My battery that I have the backup to charge my phones is not doing it. So do I have a failed battery? Do I have two failed cables? I don't know. soles pushing back on the horseshoe, one of you has said. So I guess you guys will see. I guess we can see that.
Request to taxi. 072 heavy, ground runway 08 right, altimeter 2945. Taxi Juliet Bravo, Juliet Kilo, hold short vector. Okay, taxi via Juliet Bravo, Metro Juliet Kilo, altimeter 2945. Ronnie 08 right, Korean Air 072. Thank you. 072 on Kilo, hold short vector.
So I guess they're going to come out from the horseshoe soon. Yeah.
You're now driving to a stop, just about to go behind you into gate 12, push to start your discretion.
Just looking for the Korean. I guess they're in, I can see them pinging on flight radar. Actually. Well, I'm impressed. There's 400 people watching. 428 people watching the show. So that's kind of, I think, the high for the day. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
At the same time, so taxi Victor Hotel 2, hold short runway 13. Can we take that? Victor Hotel 2, hold short of 13.
Oh, Air France is on the roll. Right there.
That's correct.
And there's Korean. We'll wait for Air France. Then we'll zoom in and get it. For the follow out. There it is. To Paris. Okay. Oh, United's taxiing now.
Good day.
United's taking their time.
Victor, hold short, runway 13. Hold short, runway 13. Korean Air 072. 0 Tango, runway ground. You see the King Air there momentarily give way and then taxi Alpha cross runway 31.
There goes United. Follow this guy out. I'll do my best.
Next Korean 072, going to give way to the dash 8 off your left, taxi cross runway 13 and Lima, full left. Okay, say again, Korean 072. Korean 072, give way to the dash, taxi cross runway 13, Lima, full left. Okay, give way Air Canada, 9, runway 13, down Lima, Korean 072. Aircraft 1551, ground runway 08 right, altimeter 2945, taxi Alpha cross runway 31. That's Alpha cross 31.
call, guys. Lots of little bits and pieces happening here on the field.
Sorry, just dealing with something there. Was that Carson 811?
I'm just trying to nurse my phones back to energy charge, fiddling with the battery here, but I'm kind of making a bit of progress.
Esco 800 trainer ground on Alpha. Can you taxi into the, or sorry, I should just say taxi into the compass roads when you get, I'm going to get a medevac past you.
My pleasure, Sue. Thank you for your understanding. Sue, appreciate the comment, the kind words. Also, Nigel Hook, glad you're enjoying it. I'm trying my best. I'm just getting. I got distracted by my battery and whatnot, but it's all good. And my phone went black because of the battery being charged, so I didn't see the chat. So, taxi.
Off your right taxi, Lima, cross runway 13, Lima 4. You'll be United, Lima, cross runway 13, United 1868, ground USA. Okay. United 1868, ground taxi, Lima, cross runway 13, full length. Lima, cross runway 13, full length, United 1868.
Well, what did I say?
Taxi Echo Delta runway 31, hold shortly.
Oh, there goes that weird thing. TR. Yeah, I'm going to say Toronto Raptors. That's going to be my guess. It's different. Side of the triple, right there.
Esco 457 ground, give way to the company 1900 at the compass roads and continue taxi Alpha, cross runway 31.
Waiting for the Toronto Raptors.
Company taxi Alpha, cross runway 31.
That thing. There it is.
2403 ground runway 08 right, altimeter 2944 taxi. Sierra, Mike, Victor, hold short, Kilo. Okay, Sierra 8 right, Sierra, Mike, Victor, hold short of Kilo, horizon 2403.
Those mountains in the background, that's Vancouver Island. I'm looking for Korean as well. Their passenger aircraft is turning on to the active for a runway 08 right departure. Should be visible pretty soon.
Down here, Canada 116 for you, taxi with Delta. Air Canada 116 ground runway 08 right, altimeter 2944 taxi Juliet, Charlie, Juliet.
Oh, this guy's turning around and going out. Maybe.
Charlie, Juliet, hold short, Lima, 5944.
Maybe.
3280.
Look at the windsock. Windsock's pretty good.
Air Canada 116 ground, contact ground 1217 turning on to Juliet 2. Air Canada 116, good day. Cross runway 13 full length, give way to the Westjet 37 at runway 31.
So I wonder if Korean is, Korean is on the active right now, so they're going to be rolling thunder here. They're holding for Korean. That's what's happening. So pretty soon we're just going to, right there, we're going to, right where the British Columbia flag is, we're going to see the Korean, and then we're going to follow it out. Oh, we just missed this. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Central Mountain there, down on the Dash 8. Viking Dash 8, Central Mountain. We've seen it before, but it's a bit of a rare aircraft. Doesn't fly too often. Central Mountain does charter work based here in Vancouver. Obviously, they're not based here in Vancouver. The airplane's based in Vancouver, but not the company. Let's put it that way. Central Mountain Aviation, or Central Mountain Air, as they call themselves. Boy, there's a lot of airplanes all piled up, ready to depart. 1, 2, 3. It's like, yeah, too bad it wasn't. Too bad we weren't on Larrybird Park. It would have been fantastic. It would have been so busy, actually. C'est la vie. It is what it is. So, what else have we got here? See, the sun's come out and we're backlit.
Make the left turn on Juliet, hold short Lima. Alright, left turn at Juliet now, and then hold short at Lima. Horizon 2403. You have us to contact at 121.7.
Oh, there goes that thing. We can wait for that. Punch through. Probably around there. I'll zoom in on it. Maybe around there. It's high. Korean. A lot of airplanes buzzing about. So they're ground handling the ANA. Let me check what's... Yeah, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's about a dozen airplanes waiting to go on the south side. So it's busy, for sure, for departures. Not so for arrivals. I don't know that. Yeah, probably not too much in the way of arrivals at all. Trying to see if we have any arrivals. Maybe the occasion one Q400, but it's actually pretty quiet. Pretty quiet for arrivals, so maybe I will put myself on camera. I don't know, because I'm just trying to grasp straws and figure out what to say to you guys. Well, yeah, there's nothing on approach, 0 on approach. What can I say? Okay, well, it's me. How are you guys doing? Got the phone, so I've got the chat. We don't have any aircraft on approach, so that's why I thought I'd bring the phone around, have a chat with you guys for a bit, see if something changes. I don't know. We've been streaming for a couple hours now. It's been a pretty standard day, I think. Nothing too earth-shattering on the movement side of the house, but I don't know. What can you guys tell me? I'm just trying to think of what I can tell you guys. We were lucky. We had a little bit of rain, nothing too serious, so the weather cooperated. It's opening up and clearing up to the west, to the southwest. So the sun's out, which is good. Hello, Hina. Hope you're doing well, and John Southwell, does the UK do Groundhog Day? Canada and the USA does. Yeah, that's a good question. Venkman says, hey, Henry, for your info, the TR-737 belongs to Tony Robbins. Okay. Tony Robbins or Toronto Raptors? Okay, well, Tony Robbins has good style. I like that he puts his initials on the airplane, so he gets a double thumbs up from me. But thanks for checking that out, Venkman, that it belongs to Tony Robbins, and he probably just chartered the airplane out to somebody else. So that's interesting. Matt says, am I set for the test? Are you excited? Yes, I am. I've booked I'm booked for that, so I'm very much looking forward to it. It should be fun. There's 2 shows in Europe back to back. There's the Amsterdam show the weekend of the 17th, 18th, and then there's the Manchester Aviation show the weekend after, which is 3 weekends from now. So 2 airline aviation collectible shows back to back in Europe, and it should be a lot of fun. And yes, I'm very much looking forward to everything, and it's definitely going to be fun. What else can I say? Yeah, look forward to meeting you all, actually, that are there. Tony Rivers corrects me, saying that Tony Robbins puts Tony Rivers' initials on the airplane. So we've got Tony Rivers, Tony Robbins, and we've got Toronto Raptors. Is there any other TR that would like to come forward and lay claim to that beautiful Boeing? Now's the time. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay. What else can I say? YKA Spotter says we got a Saab 340 inbound from Cranbrook. Excellent. Don't have visual on it right now, but my eyes are looking out towards the approach end of the field. Player says, have you ever seen a 747? Well, we had one in every single day of the week up until about, a month or 2 ago, until Lufthansa switched. Yeah, it was around Christmas time. Lufthansa was bringing their 47 in here every single day. I flew on it I flew on the Lufthansa 747 from here to Frankfurt back in November. So, yeah, it was around Christmas, thereabouts, that Lufthansa switched. Might have been early December. That Lufthansa switched from the 747 to the Dreamliner every day into Vancouver. So, yes, we've had loads of Lufthansa 747 movements here on our show, here at Vancouver. To answer your question, so yes, lots of 747 action. What else? Sue Major says, not my plane. No. SM would have to be the tail number, the tail logo on it. And what else? Yeah, I'm just kind of looking around, waiting for things. I don't know that we need to. It's 2:08 here in Vancouver, so we've been going exactly 2 hours, pretty much, on this particular stream, and it is now, well, you guys are 8 hours ahead in the UK, so it's 10 o'clock in the evening. And, Joanna Smith says, love the 747s, would love to see them more. Oh, absolutely. Okay, I see the Saab 340, so might as well film that. We can put it on camera, I should say. So let me just get things set up here, stop the camera down, and zoom in on it. There it is. You guys can see it. My battery's about to collapse. I'll do a battery reset here in a second. If the battery collapses, just give me a second and I'll get it set up. So yeah, battery is at 0 right now. I'm just hoping we can get this landing in under our belt. We did. And once that's down, I will do a battery change just to buy some more time. There she is. Nice. Okay, let's get the battery change done, guys. So we're going to do a battery change. Bear with me. And we'll just get this done fast. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll be back in 1 second, guys. 1 second. Back. Okay. There, we got the battery change accomplished. Mission accomplished. Yippers, mission accomplished. Okay. Just getting things set up a little bit here. See if we get any other. I'm going to check flight radar to see if we get anything. You know, there's a Q400 coming our way. Definitely, I see that. Q400 countdown. Yeah, you need a countdown on the battery change or something else. I don't know. Did the best I could there. It was pretty fast enough, I guess. And just having a look here, guys. Yeah, I see a Q400 coming in from Kelowna. It'll be down in 5 minutes. So that's it's meh, I guess. You know, it'd be nice if we had some bigger and better movements, I would say. Wonder why not. Very slim pickings on the movements, which is weird. Behind it, we've got a A321 from Calgary. So a few odds and sods, I would say, but nothing, no heart pounding. Oh, hang on, there's a heavy, I think. KLM, doing in 15 minutes. Okay, not bad. Maybe we end the show with a KLM then. If you guys are in agreement, I think that's what our plan will be. We'll pull the plug after KLM greases it down in front of us. That's how we're going to plan the close out of our show today. So it's 15 minutes from now. Then we'll knock it on the head. So those of you that are watching in Europe, UK, you guys will know when you can turn the lights off and head off to sleep. And I'll get my gear packed up and head home before the rush hour. So that's what we're going to go for. I love it when a plan comes together. What else? Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I will make the obligatory request for donations. If you guys are enjoying the show, which I hope you are, and you feel perhaps a little bit generous, I'd appreciate if any of you that haven't made a donation yet could make a donation. That would be very much appreciated. And it can just be as little as €1 or £1 or $1. That would be amazing. So any donations, much appreciated. The tip hat is out. You guys know the story. It just helps us offset the cost of the streaming and then put some gas in the car. Here in Canada, the cost of data for the cell phones. We have 2 SIM cards to run the show. 2 dedicated SIM card contracts. So it's expensive, especially here in Canada where hosting costs a bloody fortune. Hosting, streaming, data, all that stuff. If you're involved in, you know, moving signals through wires in BC and Canada, it's expensive. So just that's how it is. So any donations will be hugely appreciated. Thank you so very much. Those of you that have been members in various cabins, we definitely appreciate that as well. Whether you're in business class, you're premium economy, or you've been a member for 6 months or a year or 2 years, it's all massively appreciated. We are very thankful to all of our viewers, not just those that make donations, all of you. We appreciate your eyeballs being here. We know your eyeballs have a lot of competition on other screens and other shows, and we do appreciate your hanging out with us as we soak up the action, be it here in Vancouver or in Manchester, or occasionally at Barton, so, or wherever we happen to maybe filming our live streams from. But thank you very much for being here with us. Thank you very much for being part of our 1 million viewer here on YouTube. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you guys so very, very much. What can I say? You guys are all awesome, especially our moderators. So special thanks to our moderators that help us bring the show to you each and every time. So our moderators are all very much appreciated by me especially, and everybody in the Airliners Live team. So special thanks to our moderators. Joan Tunnicliffe, thank you so much, Joan, for that £5 donation. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Look who's pushing back. Especially for you, Joan. As soon as I read your donation, we got this very nice treat, and the colors are the same as your donation. Your donation message on my module is the exact same green as the Icelandair green on the tail of this aircraft. So, wow, that's a bit fortuitous. Thank you so much, Joan. That is awesome. Thank you for your £5 donation. And Colin Dutton, member of Premium Economy. Thank you so much, Colin, for being a Premium Economy member. Colin Dutton, thank you. Good, doesn't it? Looks really good. Bring on the radio. Oh, look who's pushing back as well. Fast turn. Wow. We've got some good pushback action here, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Lots of great action here. Double whammies. Wait for Icelandair to start engines. Guess they're in the process of starting engines right now. Wow. So we've got an Air Canada A321 inbound from Calgary. It's landing here on runway 08 left. I'll very quickly try to film it for us. Lufthansa starting engines. You can actually hear that right now. Very quickly, I'm going to get this, get the Air Canada A321. Fast and furious. Looks like you're going to be on this side. You keep the speed up all the way in if you like. And number 2 now, good left, runways are left. Good left, keep left. I would keep speed, Pasco 2. Just your left, underground, 1217. Good day, just 257. I said 5 to the corner, cut back. I said 5 to the golf down, runways are right, altimeter 2944, Icelandair still sitting there. Oh, they're taxiing now. There we go. Slowly, they just started moving.
650 miles, 5 to the go. Aircraft 217, tower, you can stay on this frequency, taxi Mike Juliet at Hold Charlie Lima. Juliet, aircraft 250. Cleaner 278, ground runway 08 right, altimeter 2944, hold short Juliet. Stand by, cleaner 278. Maybe the corridor Korea 278. Last call, Vancouver Tower ground, say yep. Lufthansa 493 heavy ground, thanks. Runway 08 right, altimeter 2944, taxi Juliet Alpha, hold short Juliet.
Yeah, Lufthansa is going to taxi any second now, so... Yeah, there they go. Throttles up.
Vancouver, train 278, look at the taxi on 92. Stand by, train 278. Got 597, wind check 070, gusting 18. Trainer 278 heavy, runway 08 right, altimeter 2944, hold short Juliet.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Give way Air Canada Airbus on your right, then taxi via Juliet, hold Charlie Lima.
Okay, CRJ landing very quickly. Very quick, guys. KLM, cleared to land.
Korea 278 behind Lufthansa, taxi via Juliet, hold short Lima.
Taxi via Juliet, holding short Lima, Korea 278 heavy. Altimeter is 244, taxi Delta Whiskey Delta, hold short Echo.
Pretty sure I heard KLM. Yeah, KLM's on approach. KLM is on approach, guys.
50 Golf. What is your
Yeah.
flight line altitude?
Yeah. This is good. Woohoo. We waited for this. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. And wow, Kevin D, thank you so much, Kevin. You are very, very, very much appreciated. Thank you so much for the £50 to help cover our the data, the SIM cards. That is very, very much appreciated. Yeah, it's our single largest cost, obviously, is the SIM cards here in Canada. So we have two SIM packages, 2 cellular phone data packages to bring you the shows, and yeah, it's expensive here in Vancouver, but yeah, Kevin, thank you so very much. I really, really, really appreciate that. Very kind and generous donation. We all do. We all are very appreciative, Kevin. Thank you so much. £50 towards our monthly hosting. It's our monthly streaming cost, actually. trying to keep this guy in frame. Should be good. Should be good. KLM doing it in style. Braking here, incredible. That was amazing. Stopped on a dime. Very impressive. Very impressive. Wow. That was something. That was something. Vancouver KLM. Trying to see the front office. Very strong finish to our show today. Let's see, he's going into the horseshoe. Jet there in the background. As I say, this guy's going into KLM's going into the horseshoe for sure. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. I've enjoyed being here. We had a good show. I mean, it was excellent. Traffic was standard, but overall it was good, right? We didn't have too many problems. And we got another Saab 340 landing right here. I'll very quickly see if I can put it on camera. Yeah, right there. let's, well, I'll just do an official sign-off procedure. Well, okay. What can I say? What can I say, ladies and gentlemen? Again, I want to just thank those of you that made those last-minute donations. Really, really appreciated. Kevin D, again, thank you so very much for the very generous 50 pounds. Thank you so much, Kevin. Really appreciate that. And, well, it was just wondering why my phone is kind of conked out. If there anybody else? Colin says, enjoyed the stream, Henry. Is there no Fry-Fi show tomorrow? Can we expect me back on Saturday? Yes, depends on the weather, really, because this is just kind of the only break in the weather that we've had. It's expected to go back into the tank. I'm going to play the weather situation by ear, so maybe on Friday, maybe on Saturday, whichever of the 2 days are looking better. Could possibly do a show, but if it's going to be passing showers, it's just too difficult for me. So if we've got a period where they're forecasting several hours of dry conditions, then yes. But I can't tell you right now whether it's going to be on the Saturday or the Sunday. We'll know more Saturday morning, I guess, or perhaps tomorrow night. But the plan is, yes, I'd like to try to get another show in over the weekend. So we'll just have to have a play it by ear kind of thing. So there we go. It was a good show. Sun is out. Gives me a chance to put my gear away now. It's dry. It's warm. Don't need gloves. I'm not dying of hunger. So it's been a good time. We've been streaming for around 2.5 hours. And I'm going to wish everybody a good night. So you guys have a good night in the UK and Europe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I'm happy there's over 400 watching right now. But you guys take care. I'm going to hit the stop button, and I'll see you guys as soon as I can. Thanks again, everybody. All the best. See you guys soon. It was fun. It was good. It was a good time. Bye for now.